Hey YouTubers, it's Charlie. This week on Supernatural, Crowley got something of an intervention. Dean finally got his hands on the first blade, and Elena Huffman wasn't around, but she left a very notable calling card on the baby. Seriously, I couldn't tell if he was more upset about that or about the first blade. But quick heads up, next week is Misha Collins' episode, Mother's Little Helper. He directed it. My schedule's back to normal, so I should be able to post that by Wednesday morning. Be sure to subscribe to get that video. So this episode was about half leaving Las Vegas and about half National Treasure. So I'm going to do my top 5 moments and then I'll do my review. Careful for spoilers if you haven't seen it yet. Here we go. Number 5, Crowley's Sex, Pizza, and Human Bloodbender. If you've never seen Leaving Las Vegas, it's a movie where Nicolas Cage decides to slowly drink himself to death over a weekend in Vegas and hires Elizabeth Shue, a hooker, to hang out with him while he does it. The movie is this really intense drama, but it was all I could think about while this was going on, in between laughing. He really did just seem like an aging rock star heroin junkie. And number 4, Crowley's Intervention. I love Dean barking in Crowley's face, like he was gonna yell him sober. It also reminded me of the Dog Dean episode. I feel like I missed the addictive aspect of blood in the previous episodes. I always knew he enjoyed it, but I didn't know that human blood had the same effects as a human taking intravenous drugs. The way Crowley played it up too, it made it seem like human blood, for him, was like heroin laced with acid with some cocaine sprinkled on top. Just to make it extra addictive. Number 3, Snooki at the Crossroads. I will admit, I totally hate Snooki, but this was actually pretty funny. Especially the implication first, that she was only famous because she was getting fringe benefits from working for Crowley, and 2, that before they left, they exorcised the demon inside of her. Kind of teasing that Snooki wouldn't be famous anymore now that there wasn't a demon possessing her. I am all for the Winchesters performing a Snooki exorcism on our televisions. Just make her go away forever. Number 2, First Blade, National Treasure. This was everything, up to the point of Deputy Andy from Eureka going all creepy. I love the Men of Letters lore and the mad science spell aspect of this. Way more interesting than the Crowley as junkie story. When he said he had a zoo in his pocket dimension house, I instantly thought of the island of Dr. Moreau. And part of me is wondering now if he was using spells to try and mess with demon DNA. Although if they're ethereal beings, maybe they don't have DNA. Deep monster thoughts. You could have done an entire episode inside this house though. Just think of all the wonderful relics he's collected. It's like Sam and Dean should combine all the knowledge and the spells from the Men of Letters bunker with all the weapons from Cuthbert's collection. They'd have everything they need to fight a war against Rogue Angels and Abaddon's demons. Although technically, I guess based on this episode, they kind of implied that all you really need is Dean with that blade in his hand. And, my number 1 moment, Dean activates the first blade. They've continued to tease us with this price that you have to pay in order to wield the blade. Based on Dean's reaction to it, I think we can assume that it just puts you into a killing frenzy, where you just tune out mentally and can't distinguish friend from foe. Meaning, Dean could potentially end up killing Castiel accidentally if he's around whenever Dean tries to kill Abaddon, or he could even accidentally try to kill Sam. Based on the teaser for the next episode, it seems like their brotherly tension is reaching a boiling point, so there may be something there. Now it's your turn though. Let me know, what was your favorite moment, and do you think that Dean is accidentally going to end up killing Castiel or Sam with that blade? And if you didn't catch it, there was a Stargate Atlantis Eureka crossover going on underneath all this stuff too. You all recognize Sheriff Andy, of course, from Eureka. He was Major Lorne on Stargate Atlantis, and Dean Marshall, who played that CSI investigator, was Sergeant Bradley on Stargate Atlantis, and he was Dr. Herrera on Eureka. I just love Vancouver shows. This actually happens a lot with Battlestar Galactica actors too. So overall, I just gave the episode a B because I really was not digging the Crowley as a junkie storyline, and I'm referring mostly to the resolution, that whole Vegas plot. I love the idea that he's addicted to human blood. That's really dark and interesting, but I felt like we didn't need 50% of this episode. They could have just spent the entire time in this amazing National Treasure-esque house. There were just way too many teasers for magical items we didn't get to see. It would be like Harry Potter if they never explored Hogwarts. Just a criminal misuse of a magical museum. I did totally love everything to do with the first blade though, especially those music cues that swelled whenever Dean picked it up. I wonder if that plot is going to mirror the human blood Crowley plot, and Dean will just get addicted to the emotions that the blade gives him. I feel like they were implying that it gives the bearer equal feelings of invincibility and murderous rage, just like drugs do. Although Crowley's drugs seemed a little bit more euphoric. Let me know what you thought about the episode, and did you think about Sheriff Andy whenever you saw Cuthbert? But either way, Elena Huffman is back next week as a sexy evil nun. I can only imagine what that's going to be like. I totally think Abaddon is great, but I love Elena Huffman. And also, like I said, now that my schedule's slowly getting back to normal, I should be able to get next week's Supernatural up by Wednesday morning. Be sure to subscribe to get that. Right now, you can actually click here to get my last Supernatural video, and click here to learn about my top 10 Doctor Who monsters that I want to see during Series 8. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys tomorrow. High fives.